Designed to be played with the visual game. Spoilers. Oh Jesus.
Spoilers.
I don't want no spoils, sir. I don't know if I'm sure if I want to play this game or not. There might be spoilers.
For the original game that we haven't played before.
Yeah, well, what's DDLC? Alright. Let's wing it. Oh. 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 What is this music? Oh, what? Nani?
Oh.
Monica was pushed back there.
Why is she back there? You can see her whole body.
Yeah, you can see her legs! Loot! Hey guys, what is up? Zero here, and welcome back. Not welcome back. Welcome to Doki Doki Love and Literature, chapters 1 through 10. So basically,
Yeah.
this is a mod that's based off of a visual. Wait, this is the song that was used in the fucking Steam trailer. I mean, the DDLC trailer. That's why I was like, wait a minute. Yeah.
It just sounded familiar to me too, and I was like, what is this from?
Yeah, the ending part is what got me. That was original. I've been spoiled. Anyway, yeah, this is a mod based off a fanfic, and mostly based around Natsuki. Haven't really read the fanfic, so I don't really know what we're getting ourselves into. But yeah, this won the poll, so let's go. Got Natsuki in the front. This looking like exit music with the way they organized them. Monica looks weird in the back though, especially with her pose.
Yuri's all the way in the back. she's just like here.
Oh, okay, so they tell us when we she's always in the back. So they tell us when it's like when we're changing chapters. So chapter 1, all for a cupcake. Sunrise. Oh, sunrise. Ooh. The piercing chirps of my alarm clock greet me to a rude, but routine, awakening. Groggily, I run my hands across my nightstand in search of my clock, finally grasping the plastic device. I squint through the darkness as I try to read the time. 7:01 a.m., Monday. I sigh and toss my blankets aside as I prop myself up on my bed. I get up and start to stretch, gazing out the window of my bedroom. Sunrise begins to break through the gloomy clouds, washing away evidence of last night's rainstorm. I open my drawer and dig for my phone, the harsh glare almost blinding my frail eyes. I scroll through the notifications that built up overnight. Boring news reports, some kinda funny memes. Same old, nothing terribly interesting. I tap away at my music playlist, pulling up my select favorites. Soon, a sweet but somber piano cover fills my ears as I walk into my small bathroom. Excuse me, I don't listen to piano covers on my phone.
Why are you lying, Zero?
I don't! Why are you lying, Zero? I know I see Mozart's Symphony on your phone. Okay, so now I'm confused. Is this a real background or is this a drawing? I think it's real. Wait, no?
No, that's a drawing.
God damn it, these drawings get better and better each time.
Look at the tub. That tap on the tub. It's drawn.
Yeah, fuck. Okay, yeah. Jeez. Very good
Really
background,
good.
then.
Whoever drew this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I start to undress as I begin filling with the nozzles, turning them to just the right temperature. As I squirt a dollop of shampoo into my hair and begin to scrub, I take a moment to let the soothing hot water rush over me as I try to gain my thoughts for the day ahead. You could tell this used to be a fanfic because of how well written it is.
Yeah.
Assuming she wakes up, I'll probably walk to school with Sayori, my bright-spirited, happy-go-lucky friend since our primary years. We've been relatively distant since the semester started, but in recent weeks we've been walking to school together just about every day. She'll probably bug me again about joining a club, despite my repeated objections otherwise. Call me antisocial, but I cherish the little free time I have after school, which I admittedly use more for leisure instead of schoolwork. No club has ever felt important enough for me to give those couple of hours to myself up. Plus, I know when Sayori tells me she wants me to join a club, it's because she wants me to join her club, the Doki Doki Literature Club. She didn't even come up with a name. Oh no, there's not even. It's she didn't come up with a name. Yeah, I was about to say, like, why do they have that as the title of their club? I always thought about that. Some mods do that, and I'm like, no club would have that name. Just say it's a literature club.
Yeah.
They don't need a name.
It's not Doki Doki Literature Club. It's the title. The name of the game is like that because it's supposed to disguise itself as a love, as a dating simulator.
I know, but some people make it the name of the literature club. But I'm like, the literature club doesn't even name if it's in the school. It can literally just be called the literature club.
Yeah, you can't have two literature clubs.
Monica's literature club, if you really want to call it that.
Yeah.
Cause the Doki Doki Literature Club sounds weird. I don't know. This is a little thing I wanted to point out, cause some mods do that, and I'm like, it's weird.
Yeah, I don't like that either.
From what she's told me, other than that she's adopted the title of vice president, she only has 3 other members. I wonder why that could be. Unless her sweet yet oblivious heart, but pouring out my feelings onto a piece of paper isn't exactly my forte. I especially don't want to make a fool of myself when my work doesn't hold up to others. Work I'm not getting credit for, nonetheless. Oh, work I'm not getting credit for, nonetheless. Making me work for free. I finish up my shower and step out, a fluffy towel wrapped around my waist. I reach for another towel and begin to dry my damp black hair. Toss the towel aside as I dig into my closet for my pressed school uniform. I grab my comb and begin to comb and style my hair while also grabbing a toothbrush in my free hand. Compared to other schools, our uniform's actually pretty stylish. I feel bad for those American students who have to wear just a polo and pants. How boring. I rinse my mouth and head out the door, taking a final look in the mirror. Handsome as ever, I jokingly say to myself. Almost tiptoeing, I quietly step downstairs as to not wake my parents. They work late in the day and don't come home till early a.m. the next day, so these early hours are really the only time they have to sleep. Oh shit, they're actually in his house.
Yeah, this is the first time the parents are actually in the house.
No, they're actually in the house, my god. I creep into the kitchen and look in the fridge for a quick snack before I leave. Eggs? Too complex. Cereal? Can't stay for long. Smoothie? Too loud. Aha! My eyes focused on a chocolate chip Rice Krispie bar. I grab the snack and slip it in my pocket. I head for the door and start making my way to the front gate. There's the music we always listen to. I glance down at my phone. 7:40. School starts at 8:45. A brisk 10-minute walk to the campus, then maybe finding a place to sit and hop into this new manga I started reading. I was slow going at first, but now it seems things are finally about to pick up. Hi, Zero! Gah! Almost fall flat on my butt, but I grab the fence for support. Standing in front of me is Sayori, her genuine smile beaming at me. She giggles at my clumsiness, not offering me to help me up. I lurch forward and dust myself off. Geez, Sayori, trying to give me a heart attack? Hee. Don't be so dramatic, Zero. I'm sure those mangas you love give you far worse scares than I could. I roll my eyes as we start walking towards the campus, Sayori right beside me. Geez, Sayori. So inconsiderate. So how was your weekend? No, you know, usual stuff. Finish up some classwork, try to start reading a new manga. Pretty dull. Yours? She paused for a moment, carefully thinking of her choice of words. Just at home. You know how lazy I am. Sayori laughs and I nod acknowledgement. A car speeds by and splashes up a huge puddle on the road. Instinctively, I push myself and Sayori out of the way. The water splashes onto the sidewalk, leaving a dark streak on the pavement. You okay? Sayori tries to squeak something, but her voice gets tangled. Her cheeks are blushing hard. Confused, I glance down. My hands are sort of wrapped around her shoulders, but they were also a bit close to her. I immediately pull away. Sorry. It's okay. An awkward silence lingers for about a minute. Trying to break this awkward tension I unintentionally created, I get in my pocket and find the Rice Krispie bar. So, you hungry? Sayori turns to me and looks at the bar. A smile breaks on her face. Ooh! Gimme! Sayori tries to reach the bar that I teasingly hold out of her reach. She playfully pounds my chest. Meanie! Okay, here. I hand the bar to her, and in seconds she has it open and a chunk of it in her mouth.
So good. Thank you, Zero.
Well, friends have to look out for friends. Don't mention it. When I say this, Sayori's face kind of contorts into some unusual emotion I can't place. She nods and continues eating the breakfast bar.
So good.
Ooh! What is this background?
Looks nice.
Yeah, the school looks way nicer than the other schools they use.
This looks like an apartment building.
It kinda does, hold on. I mean, I can see what they're going for. This is like a typical anime high school, though.
Yeah.
As they approach the school, the influx of students grows greater, the sounds of distant chatting growing louder. Seeing all the couples holding hands and walking together makes me feel slightly awkward with someone like Sayori at my side. Cause I don't love her, ew! We walk through the doors of the school, an expensive campus complete with its own koi pond and fully staffed cafe. And I strolled through the halls of the school, passing by the endless doors of classrooms, and eventually reached the entrance of the cafeteria. Sayori still trails behind me. Ooh.
So have you thought about joining any clubs yet?
I pondered my response for a moment. Well, I was thinking of joining the anime club, but I wasn't really sure. A hint of unenthusiasm lingers in my voice. Of course, I didn't really have any interest in joining. If an anime club is anything like how bad certain fan communities can get, then that's something I don't want to be no part in.
Zero, you can't be serious. Don't you watch enough of that at home? Wouldn't you want to join a club that, you know, expands your horizons? Makes you think a little?
Don't I think enough at school, Sayori? My voice is dripping with sarcasm. I stroll to a row of vending machines and pull out my billfold.
Not like that, but in a good way. Thinking without restriction. No grades or anything, just thinking for fun.
Peering through the display filled with colorfully packaged drinks and snacks, I eye my usual morning drink, a chilled coffee. I push a button and the machine gives a soft electric whirl as it dispenses my beverage. You know, this club sounds kind of familiar. Sayori perks up.
Really?
I grab my drink from its holder and start to open it. Yeah, and I think I know someone who's in it too. She's the vice president, I think? A sly smile escapes my lips. Sayori gives me a look.
Okay, fine. You know me too well. It's the literature club.
Sayori? Without warning, Sayori grabs me by my blazer and shakes me, almost making me spill my drink.
Oh, please, Zero. Could you at least consider joining it? We're really desperate for another member. We want at least one new person for the festival next week.
There's a trace of desperation in her voice. I remember in primary school when Sayori would finish her cookie that she had at lunchtime, and then she would use the same voice to ask me over and over for my cookie. Eventually, I would just get annoyed and give it to her. That's a very Sayori thing to do. Well, her begging won't work this time. I pull out my poker face. Give me one good reason. Sayori grins.
Actually, I can give you two. For one of our members baked the trip cupcakes for our meeting today. They're some of the best I've ever tasted. You have to stop by for at least one.
I think about it for a moment. I'm a sucker for sweets, and Sayori knows it, playing into my weakness like a lion does an injured antelope. Plus, Sayori knows a thing or two about good food, since she's constantly hungry. I guess one bite couldn't hurt. My mind snaps back into reality. And the other reason?
Oh,
She does this cute tick she has where she taps both of her index fingers together.
I may have told our club leader I would get us a new club member by today.
I almost choke on my coffee. Sayori! Don't make promises you don't know if you can keep!
I don't need to be sorry about that, because you're at least gonna stop by for a cupcake, right?
I think about my usual routine after school. Walk home, unwind, take a shower, then do nothing except read manga and do some classwork. About as exciting of a day as wet cardboard, so it's not like I have any other commitments that would stop me from going. Plus, I'll make Sayori happy, and how can I say no to a face like hers? Alright, Sayori, I'll go. As long as you meet me after the final bell at my class to take me to where it is.
Really? Oh, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you.
Sayori wraps her arms around me in a tight hug. I can't help but blush, darting my eyes around. Nobody seemed to notice. The bell rings, signifying the start of first period. I say goodbye to Sayori, who happily strolls off in an opposite direction. Well, shit, she got us to join the club, and here I thought we weren't gonna join.
Yeah.
What a twist.
Yeah.
I walk back outside and take another sip of my drink, the smells of morning dew flooding my nostrils. My thoughts linger back to Sayori and the literature club. Would I really be happy spending upwards of an hour after school at a writing club? I mean, at least it might help me improve my skills, and in return help my grades in class. And I'm doing this all for a cupcake? I think with a laugh. I mingle with the crowd of students, trying to reach my class. I head inside the main building, walking up the stairs, I let out a long, quiet sigh. Another boring day awaits. I don't share any classes with Sayori, which are mostly filled with a bunch of random students with a few other boys that fit the title of acquaintance rather than friend. Damn, I can relate with that. You know you got those kids who you're only friends with for like that one class. But like they're never those kids you would like talk to outside of school.
Yeah, or like someone you're forced to sit next to. Or like the teacher is like, you two have to do this thing together because I said so.
Yeah, it's like we're only friends by circumstance.
Yeah.
It's like, it's one of those kids that's like, yeah, I got that guy who's kind of like my friend in that class, so I'm not totally bored.
Yep.
Maybe joining Sayori's club will give me a group of people I can actually consider my friends, literature fans or not. Perhaps something more? I guzzle the remainder of my drink and toss the can to the recycling bin, checking my phone one last time before turning it off. Phone usage is strictly forbidden, and getting caught results in having it confiscated and a hefty fine to go with it. Oof!
What?
Yeah, I think actually in Japan, I think they're like very strict about phones in class.
Holy fuck.
Because I mean, from what I can tell, this is good. Right, I mean, at least from what I'm assuming. Because I mean, it seems like Japanese schools are strict anyway, it's considering uniforms, even in like public schools. So, it's like, I would assume Japanese schools are strict. And I'm assuming this is also a Japanese school because he got coffee from the vending machine. And only Japan can do that.
Bringing your phone to class is illegal and against the law.
Yeah, it was like, Jesus. Like, it's not against the law. You have to pay a fine to get it back. I had some schools, actually. There's some private schools that do that. Where you have to actually pay to get your phone back.
What the fuck? I've never heard of that.
Yeah, some of them do that. It's pretty crazy.
My god.
They really be out there.
My school didn't really care if you were on your phone.
Yeah, that's a lot of schools. Calculus, my favorite. I step inside the class. Chapter 2. Welcome to the club! Welcome to the club, Squidward! Welcome to our club! Welcome to our club! Welcome, Squidward! Welcome, Squidward! Welcome, Squidward! After final bell. As soon as the final bell rang, the class becomes abuzz with activity. Student and teacher unanimously eager to go home. Unanimously eager to go home. There you go. I'm tired. I stood up and started gathering my papers together, hastily shoving them into my bag. Ah, same! That's what I used to do. Just shove papers in my bag. Then
my teachers would get mad at me because I wouldn't put my papers in like the rings in my binder. I would just put them in the binder and then close it because I could zip up the binder.
Oh, you could.
I was able to zip it up, so I put the papers in it, zipped it up, and then when I went to class. Then I went to another class and opened it, and the papers just.
Yeah, I was about to say, like, well, I mean, technically, they're getting mad at you for a good reason. You're just making a mess. Just put it in the rings of the at least I was just putting it in my backpack. You're freaking putting it in a binder just so it can get, like, messed up.
I never brought my backpack to class, and no one else ever did either. You always had to bring your binder. My binder was literally like, you know how kids have like 3 or 4 binders for like each core class?
Mm-hmm.
I had one binder for every single class
I had that too.
So
I didn't even have a
everything in
binder. I didn't even have a binder like I think after 10th grade. I just kind of had papers in my backpack. I think I had folders.
Yeah, I don't have a binder now. I have a binder, but like, it's full of lined paper. It's not like full of work, and I don't put work in it
Yeah.
because it's all modules and stuff. So you can't put work in it. So
That's a move.
yeah.
As much as I wanted to make Sayori happy, I felt a certain uneasiness about going to this meeting. What if I don't fit in with these people? What if they end up hating me and I'm stuck there awkwardly trying to make conversation for an hour? Oh god, why are these so relatable? Maybe I should just pretend my mom needs me at home or something. Ah, or do what I did when I tried to get a thing. Oh, sorry, I got soccer practice. I never played soccer in my life.
What? You lied about?
I used to lie about that in like, I think middle school? Yeah, middle school was when I used to lie and say like I had to practice for soccer or something. I don't know why soccer was the one I thought of when I used to play football, but I for some reason said soccer, even though I never played soccer before.
I would either just make the excuse that I was not feeling good, or I would take my friend and go run and just book it before they caught us.
I see. You have problems.
Because I would go to my friend's house after school a lot of the time, so I just grab them and I'm like, let's go.
You have issues.
I know.
I ultimately snapped out of my selfishness and decided that if I could call myself Sayori's friend, then I would go, regardless how bad it turned out. For her sake, at least. I swung my bag over my shoulder and headed for the door. Trying not to get swept in the crowd of people trying to leave, I lingered by a nearby restroom. It looked a little odd, but I was clear of the storm of people. I tried to find Sayori through the tsunami of students, but there was no sign of her. I pulled out my phone. Maybe she texted me? Nada. No new messages. She's probably stuck in a crowd in another part of the school or something, I thought. I was wait around for a bit before I decided to leave. Soon, the crowd thinned out to a handful of students. I clicked my phone off and looked around the hall. My eyes drifted to a dull green poster board with various flyers and sheets tacked to it. I walked over to the board and read a few of them. It was what you expect to find on a high school bulletin board. School announcements, then the lunch menu for this week, etc. Most of the announcements were talking about the festival next week. I saw a sheet for the anime club, which said it was having a meeting later today. Maybe if Sayori doesn't show, I'll try to pop in on that. A flyer caught my eye next to the board. Oh!
Aww.
There's cats! What are they? Little pictures
you know
of
who
cats.
drew that?
Members: President Monica S, Vice President Sayori A, Member Yuri K, Member Natsuki T. Oh, that's cute. Sign up. The Doki Doki Literature Club seeks members. Wait, what is this? Anime sign up? Asuna Yuki. That's from Sword Art. Izuka Midoriya. That's from My Hero. That's funny. I like that. I like that. I see you, Mod. I see you. Love reading? Enjoy expanding your mind? Want to just relax with a good book? Then consider joining the Literature Club, with meetings every day after school from 4 to 5 p.m. We'd love to see you there. Aw, your little cats and hearts. It's cute.
Yeah. You know who drew that?
Natsuki.
Yeah.
I read the summary. Yeah, okay. Various stickers of chibi cats and other decorations were plastered all over the poster. It was very cute. My eyes glanced at the sign-up sheet. It disheartened me to find that there wasn't a single name scrawled on the paper. So they really are trying to find new members, I thought to myself. I suddenly felt bad for thinking about skipping on this meeting. How selfish could I be? Imagine how sad Sayori would be if I just got up and left, and having to tell her club friends that she couldn't get a member after all. I shook my head clear of those dark thoughts. There's also a roster to the left of the posters of the current group members, which read: President Monica S, Vice President Sayori A, Member Yuri K, Member Natsuki T. I didn't recognize the other two, but the name Monica did sound familiar. I guess I'll be meeting those two later.
Do the other letters represent their last names?
Yes.
Oh, so they like made up last names for them.
Mm-hmm. I heard a rapid tap 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 of footsteps and turned to see Sayori practically barreling at me.
Oh my god.
She came just a few feet short of colliding with me before she almost collapsed at my feet. She put her hands on her knees and tried to catch her breath between ragged gasps. The scene was both concerning and somewhat hilarious. You alright? Need some water? I started reaching in my bag, digging for the small water jug I usually keep in my bag. Sayori stuck out her arm, grasping her hand like a toy claw machine. She swung her head up and practically chugged the bottle until it was dry.
Thank you, Zero.
Did you run here? What class did you come out of? She regained her composure, her breath's much cleaner.
Art, with the new teacher, Mr. Tagomi.
My brain draws up the campus map. From here, that class is practically on the other side of the school. You didn't have to sprint here. I was gonna wait for you anyway. I say that as I take my empty water jug back.
I know, but I couldn't help it. I'm just super excited. I can't wait for you to meet everyone. They're really great people. You're going to love them.
Sayori led me down the hallway, passing by rows of closed doors. We walked outside the foyer, passing by the koi pond. Soon we were in an adjacent building, where she led me up a flight of stairs. The seniors building, I think to myself. Normally, I have no business being here, but I guess I do now. Sayori guides me past more classrooms until she stops at one, the door slightly open. On the doorknob was a makeshift sign that said DDLC in red marker, a heart drawn next to it. Sayori turned to me.
Ready?
I shrug. Full of energy, Sayori swings open the classroom door. Before it slams into the wall, I hastily grab the knob, stopping it from full momentum.
Everyone, say hi to our new member.
She was practically shouting. I opened my mouth to say something, but first I take a minute to look around the classroom. The class is clearly used by a teacher during the school day, as shown by the papers and posters drawn about on the walls and tables. A row of long windows face down towards the koi pond, midday sun streaming in through the windows. Uniform wood desks run in rows, with shelves stocked with books and folders behind them. In the far right corner, it seems there's a walk-in closet, probably with supplies inside. Sitting at the teacher's desk, a girl with flowing brown hair and a white ribbon to match looks at Sayori and I and gives us a genuine smile. She shuts her silver laptop and gets up to greet us.
Hello, my name is Monica. Welcome to the Literature Club. It's a pleasure to meet you.
She extends out a hand, which I gingerly shake. Zero, likewise. That's all I can manage to say.
Say, I think I've seen you before. Did you have physics with Dr.
Oh my god, what is that name? Dr. Sarazawa? We'll go with Sarazawa.
Dr. Sarazawa?
Monica gives me a thoughtful look, trying to place me. Suddenly, it all clicks in my head. Oh yeah, I remember you as well. You won the experimental what? The trebuchet? You won the experimental trebuchet project at the end of last year. And I feel bad for the janitors who had to clean up all those eggs, though. We share a laugh. Monica looks past me.
Yuri, come say hi to our new member.
This Monica's in the club? One of the most popular and smartest girls at this campus? Monica, from what I've heard about her, is practically a model student with great marks and an important figure in a bunch of groups and clubs. It's no wonder she's the president of this one, but I didn't expect her to be part of this sort of group. Looking up from her book, an unusually decorated one, I might add, a mature-figured, tall girl with violet hair greets me.
Oh, greetings. My name is Yuri. You must be the boy that Sayori always talks about.
Her voice, smooth as lavender, puts me at ease. Nice to meet you, Yuri. I say that, but my mind lingers on her comment. Always talks about. How many times has my name come up in this club before? I like a Sayori, but she seemingly wasn't paying attention or just didn't hear Yuri's comment.
And last but not least, we have... Wait, where is she?
Monica glances around the class, puzzled.
I could have sworn I just saw her.
She raises her voice.
Natsuki, where are you?
Over here! I hear a girl's voice yell from the closet. I hear books being shoved around on shelves before a girl steps out. Whoa. Natsuki, as Monica called her, is a short girl, maybe around 5'5" to my 5'10", with pink hair and eyes to match it. Her ribbons are tied in her hair, and a red hair clip rests on one of her bangs. She dusts herself off. I wonder what she was doing back there, and walks over to us. She's so cute. I can't help but think, really? I mean, I would think they all have, like, very similar visual appearances.
Since when? Okay, since when was 5'10" short?
Wait,
We
what?
talked
What do you
about that.
mean?
She said she was 5'5" to 5'10". First of all,
No,
that's not how tall she
to
is.
my 5'10".
Oh.
He's 5'10", dummy.
I thought they said she was, and I was like, hey, y'all,
Also,
a second.
I like
I'm
how-
5'3".
I like how he's like, maybe around 5'5", Natsuki's official height, 4'11".
Yeah.
I see.
Tiny.
A 5'5" is fucking higher than Monica.
Yeah. 5'5" is as tall as Yuri is.
Yeah, I was like, yeah, she's 4'11". Also, I'm like,
Mm.
it's like, he's like, looks at her, he's like, whoa. And I'm like, what do you mean, whoa? They kind of all, like, are pretty visually appealing girls.
I mean, I think you said well because how short she was.
No, but then he says, like, she's so cute. I can't help but think it's like, they're all cute girls in their own regard.
But I think she might be, like, cutest because of all her ribbons and, like, how her hair's all done up.
See,
and
already has a
everything.
big old bow in her hair.
So does Monica. Everyone has the big, huge
Yeah, Monica.
bows. And
Yuri's
Fuck,
can't
here's
be cute
Yuri.
because Yuri's not going for cute. Yuri's going for, like, mature, like, pretty.
yeah.
Same could be said about Monica, but Monica can do cute and pretty. Why am I still on this?
Yeah, she can.
I don't know. It just felt weird. I don't know. Felt weird to, like, only be attracted to Natsuki and be like, whoa. Because, like, I mean, she kind of looks pretty similar to them.
I mean, this mod is focused on Natsuki.
I know, but there's
so-
no other Natsuki mod has been like, whoa, she's so hot.
Oh my god, she's fucking hot, man.
Like,
Everyone
it's
else
mostly,
is like,
yeah,
you
like,
look the same.
yeah, like, it's mostly Natsuki's, like, personality that wins them over.
Yeah.
Or, like, talking to her.
Yeah.
She stands next to Yuri, like, considerable size difference between the two, and then looks me up and down. She turns to Sayori. You brought a boy, Sayori? Way to kill the mood. She folds her arms across her chest.
Don't be so mean to Zero, Natsuki. He's really excited about becoming a new member, so show him at least a little politeness. Besides, you did bake cupcakes for him, so...
No, I didn't! All I did was bake cupcakes for a new member, not him! But I am the new member, so technically you did bake them for me. Natsuki gives me a look. Oh boy, I'm on her bad side apparently. I haven't been here for more than 5 minutes and I've already made an enemy. What's next? Trying to move things along, Monica claps her hands together.
How about we all take a seat? Natsuki, you can get your cupcakes out now.
At this rate, Natsuki smiles and walks towards the teacher's desk, where a small mini fridge sits next to it. 5 desks have been arranged to form a makeshift table, with one being stuck out in front as the head chair. Monica sits down at the head one as Sayori and I sit next to each other. There's a head chair? Hold on, what?
Like, they designed the table, so, like,
I actually
3
never
of
thought
them-
about that. No
yeah,
other...
like, they're all...
Yeah, because in regular DDLC, they just all had same regular chairs. Because you could sit next to Monica or Sayori. But this one, she gets a head chair?
Yeah.
I see. Really.
Like,
really.
the desk just sticks out, so, like, everyone can see her, I guess.
I was like, I see. That's pretty... They're really trying to hammer this club president thing in. Monica sits down at the head one as Sayori and I sit next to each other.
How about I prepare some tea? Good idea!
Yuri nods and heads to the closet. Her shuffling followed by the sound of the faucet turning on. From across the class, I can see Natsuki fidgeting with a plate, and adjusting the foil ever so slightly. When she has it just right, she carefully picks it up and walks to her table, placing it in the middle of our table. She takes the seat closest to Monica. Yuri returns to our table, tray in her hand. Can't help but gaze at the intricate designs etched on the platery, reminiscent of early Japanese geometric art. It looks beautiful, and rather expensive. Gently, Yuri places the tray next to Natsuki's plate. The small steaming pot with 5 teacups rests on the tray. Carefully, Yuri places a teacup with a dish in front of us and pours the tea. The smell wanders into my nostrils, the faintly fruity smell like wild berries. Reminds me of oolong tea, the favorite of my mother when she gets migraines. Ready? Like a magician's cape, she lifts away the foil. Sayori's jaw drops a little.
Whoa!
Resting on the plate are 8 white, nearly arranged, fluffy cupcakes, decorated to look like little cats. Icing was used to draw the whiskers, and little pieces of chocolate were used to make the ears. They were very adorable, and looked delicious.
Natsuki, these look amazing!
Natsuki gives a bright smile, enjoying the praise.
Well, when I'm the one baking them, you know that it's gonna be good.
Harry laughs quietly, and Natsuki glances at her.
So cute!
She eagerly reaches out to grab a cupcake. Natsuki quickly slaps away her hand. Don't just grab them, I'll serve them.
Ow! Meanie!
Sayori whimpers as she gingerly rubbed her bruised hand. I chuckle. Natsuki sure is a feisty one. I grab the cupcake that Natsuki served and slowly turn it around in my fingers, looking at the craftsmanship. It looks professionally made, but has a certain homely vibe you only get from home-baked goods. Clearly a lot of love went into creating these. It's almost a crime to eat it. Out of the corner of my eye, I can feel Natsuki looking at me. Is she waiting for me to take a bite? To see my reaction? I pull down part of the wrapper and take a hearty bite. The flavors dance in my mouth like a fiesta. Chocolate swirling with vanilla, it takes all I can muster not to just shove the sweet treat in my mouth. I turn to her. This has to be one of the best cupcakes I've ever tasted. Thank you for making these.
Thank you. That means a lot.
I smile warmly. Perhaps I still have a chance to be friends with her after all. Oh, that's Monica. I'm confused. My eyes like switched, and I thought it said, "So Monica, what made you want to join the club?" But it was, "So Zero, what made you want to join the club?" I was just like, "What?"
Yeah, sometimes it happens. I don't know why, but like, I do that too. Just like, I thought I saw that word there, but I didn't.
Yeah, like, it was weird.
So Zero, I made you want to join the club.
Shit, I think to myself. I should have been prepared for this question, and something tells me I shouldn't tell Monica I'm only here mostly because I was practically dragged here by Sayori. I regained my composure. Well, I haven't joined any clubs yet, and Sayori always seems really happy here, so I figured... Monica smiles.
No need to be embarrassed. As president of this club, it is my top priority to make sure you feel right at home with us.
I take a sip of my tea. So you're the president of this club, I see. What about all your other clubs? How are you making time for them? She gives a light laugh.
Well, to be honest, I started to grow tired of all the politics and drama that comes with clubs of that variety. Clubs filled with people more interested in flaunting their own egos and pushing their authority. So I resigned from my post and opted to make a club based on something I've always had a love and respect for. And if other people join it, that makes it all worthwhile. Monica's a great leader.
Yuri and Natsuki nod in agreement. That's wonderful. I take another sip of my tea, my thoughts lingering back to the flyer and empty sign-up sheet. I'm surprised there aren't more people than just us. It must be difficult to start a new club, even with the support of your peers. Monica nods.
Each of us is doing something that fits our defining interest for the event. For example, Yuri will be making decorations and working on the theme for the event, while Natsuki will be making snacks to offer to guests. I'm not sure what other clubs have planned, but whenever they do, I'm certain that ours will be one to remember.
She sets her teacup down onto the dish.
But even if nobody decides to join, I would be more happy with just 5 of us together. It would be their loss anyway.
Well, wow, that's a different side to Monica. She doesn't even care if nobody joins.
Yeah.
Monica laughs a little. I share the laugh, taking another bite of my cupcake. This, combined with the tea, go really well together. I could get used to this. A brief silence.
May I ask, Zero, what do you enjoy reading?
I'm trying to think of a response. I can't just say I almost only read manga, can I? Unless I want them to think I'm some sort of social outcast or something. I'll just try downplaying it. Well, I mostly read books that focus on science fiction and adventure, but if I want to be honest, I tend to be more engaged with manga than anything else. Natsuki's face perks up. It looks like she wants to say something, but even if she did, she didn't say anything. She takes another bite of her cupcake. Yuri seems indifferent.
I see. I can't say that I read much manga, but I do respect the ability to convey a story almost solely through visual arts. It takes a talented writer to master that level of storytelling.
What do you read, Yuri? I ask, intrigued. She's silent for a moment.
Let's see.
She traces her finger around the curve of her teacup.
The stories I enjoy the most are the ones which build deep and complex fantasy worlds with an intricate level of detail and thought put behind them. I admire the ability to craft a world unfamiliar to the reader that one can simply get lost in.
She goes on, clearly passionate about her favorite genres.
I also have a deep interest in psychological elements, with an emphasis on horror or shock. How writers can twist and convey the reader's thoughts into their own image for a more personalized reaction has always interested me, what with different styles possible. I'm currently in between reading 2 books that play into this element well. If you're interested, I could introduce them to you.
Oh, I'd love to. I'm not even thinking about what I'm saying anymore. I hate horror, or anything scary. I try to write about happier things. You write, Natsuki? That's awesome. I'd love to read one of your poems someday. There's genuine enthusiasm in my voice. Natsuki blushes again and trips over her words. You wouldn't like them. What I write is, what I'm told at least, is to... Monica cuts her off.
Cute?
Don't say that!
Aw, but in a good way. It's both simple and complex. You should be proud of your writing. It's unique.
Natsuki shakes her head as if a fly was buzzing at her face. It's not that they're cute. She does a quotation mark gesture with her hands. It's just, I'm not confident in how I write. Oh, I understand. Yuri nods.
Often for both experienced and immature writers, it can be difficult to open up your emotions and thoughts to your audience. When you write, you aren't just writing for a crowd, you're also writing for yourself. It's okay to not want to share sometimes. You have experience with sharing your work, Yuri? I think Natsuki would benefit from it if you two traded your writing for peer review one day.
Sarah and I nod in agreement. Yuri seems displeased with the idea, but goes along with it anyway. Sarah looks at her and Natsuki.
I'd love to read your poems here if you feel confident enough to share them with us.
Monica is silent for a moment, but then speaks up.
I have an idea, everyone.
Yuri and Natsuki look at Monica with a glaze of uncertainty.
Yeah.
How about we all write poems for each other to read and review? I feel that would be a great way to learn everyone's styles of writing and help us become more confident in sharing our work with others, as well as improving our styles.
She turns to Sayori, who's now on her 3rd cupcake, for agreement.
Yeah, a good icebreaker.
Sayori's voice is muffled, but there is a whole cupcake in her mouth. My voice chokes. That sounds like a great idea, but there's just a slight hiccup. I pause. I wasn't really sure if I wanted to join the club. I was looking at a few others that would take... My voice trails off, as does my point. Soon all 4 girls are looking at me, a dose of sadness in their eyes.
But... I'm sorry, I just thought...
Natsuki looks away from me, rejected.
Oh, Zero.
I run a hand through my hair. God damn it, I think to myself. I'm completely defenseless against these girls. How can I make a clear-headed decision when I'm in a situation like this? Well, writing poems is the price I have to pay to spend time with them. I clear my throat. Okay, I've decided. I'm joining the literature club. One by one, the girls' eyes light up. Sayori squeals.
Oh, Zero! I'm so happy! Ah!
Sayori's just so happy, she just goes, ah! Through the desk, she embraces me, almost making me knock over my teacup. Monica lifts her teacup, as do the other girls.
Then it's official! Welcome to the Literature Club, Zero!
Everyone clinks their glasses together and takes a drink. After Sayori lets me go, I do the same. Monica glances at her watch and claps her hands together.
Okay, everyone. I think we can end today on a good note. You all can leave now, but don't forget to write and bring your poems for tomorrow's meeting.
Monica turns to me.
Zero, I look forward to seeing you express yourself.
She says with a slight giggle. I smile. Likewise, Monica. Yuri begins to put away the tea set while Natsuki and Monica place the desk back in order. Feeling unhelpful, I try to help Natsuki arrange the desk back. Don't worry, I got it. My hands brush up against hers. She blushes and pulls her hand away.
Thanks, Hercules, but I think I got it.
Natsuki snarks as she pushes the desk back in order. Sayori appears next to me.
Hey, Zero, since we're already here, did you want to walk back home with me, like old times?
She says in a hopeful tone. That's right. Sayori being occupied by the club, we never went home at the same time. Now there's no reason not to. Sure, let's go. She grins and turns to the door.
Bye, guys!
The other three say their goodbyes as I head out the door with Sayori. Aw.
So, what'd you think of the club?
We've just left campus and we're walking home. What's convenient is that Sayori and I live only a few blocks away from each other, so we don't need to worry about splitting up. She walks backwards in front of me, eager to see my reaction. I think she's very cute. Certainly looks like a lot of fun. Sayori's face turns to confusion. She stammers.
Huh?
Holy shit, what did I just say? My thoughts scramble like eggs. God damn it, speak! I said the club looks cute, like it's very close knit. It looks like a lot of fun. Sayori's face repeats that odd emotion from this morning again, once again confusing me as well. What is that face supposed to represent? I can't really place it. It represents depression. That's what it means. There's happy Sayori, and then there's depressed Sayori.
My god.
Is it sadness? No, depression, I'm telling you! Fear? Resentment? Or just confusion?
All of them.
Yeah, but like all of them because it's depression.
Yeah.
I have no clue. We walk in silence for a moment. About a block away, I can see the roofiness of her complex.
So, you're gonna go to tomorrow's meeting, right?
There's some uneasiness in her voice. At least I think it's uneasiness. I nod yes. Why wouldn't I?
Just making sure, Zero.
How dare you?
What do you mean, how dare I?
You yawned.
I like yawn in like half my videos. She gives me a half-hearted smile. We reach the gates to her home. We wave goodbye and start the walk home. Mine lingers back to the club. Monica, Yuri, Natsuki, and of course, Sayori. Would I really be happy spending an hour after school every day with them? I think so. I mean, I think I made a good first impression on them, or at least I hope so. They seem to like me, as I did back. Plus, staying in a club means getting a chance to know Natsuki better, among everyone else. I walk the door to my house and step inside.
When Monica appeared there, I thought she actually appeared there, like she was there, and I was like, where did you come from?
Oh. Monica, as my usual door maid.
She said Monica, and then she popped up, and then I'm like, huh? Why are you here?
Monica's my summon. I summoned Monica! As usual, my parents have already gone to work. I check the stove and a pot of soba salt, still warm to the touch. I grab a bowl and take my stuff upstairs to my room. Placing the bowl and drink down on my desk, I dig in my drawer for a fresh sheet of lined paper and a pen. Put it in front of me and stare at the blank paper. Shit. Now comes the hard part. What do I write? What do I write? Well, chapter 3 poem panic, but we're gonna have to do chapter 3 in the next episode. So I like that there's chapters, because that means these are good places for me to end the episodes.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like it so far. It's a very good mod. I mean, granted, you could tell that it was, well, and you definitely from the dialogue, you can tell it was written as a fanfic, because everything is very detailed and tries to explain what's there.
Yeah, it tries to explain what's going on, but there's visuals, so it's kind of like you can kind of
Redundant.
see what's going on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, like, it's like, I see, Also,
And like there is details that like the mod can't actually show, so that's nice as well.
yeah, But then it's like, and then also one thing I always catch on to that's kind of weird to me is that sometimes he does like, shit, I thought to myself. It's like, why doesn't he just think shit?
Oh yeah, I was thinking about that earlier. I
Yeah.
was like, it was like in quotations, like he thought this, but it's like, but that text is supposed to be MC's inner monologue. Just make him think that.
So his inner monologue is telling us how he inner monologued shit. He said, I thought to myself in his monologue.
Yeah, he sits there in his head and he's like, he thinks about something and then he's like, I thought.
I
And
thought.
it's like, oh.
Like, it obviously works in a fanfic, but it's like, yeah, with a mod, I feel like it should have been adapted a little bit better to make it feel like it
feel
flow
like-
better.
I feel like this entire script was just copy and paste.
It probably was just typing. I mean, you can't copy and paste when it comes to coding, obviously, but yeah, obviously, like, yeah, it was just
Yeah,
kind
you
of.
can. You just have to
You have to
stuff in
put.
front of it.
Well, yeah, you have to put like N and shit. Yeah, but like that's really hard to copy and paste.
Is it?
Well, I mean, I guess you're copy and paste like by sentence. I thought you meant like literally getting the entire chapter, just clicking Control V, and it's just boom, it's done.
Well, yeah, you put it in, and then you just edit in what's in front of it, and like and what's in
That's
between
way
the
more
lines.
work, but I feel like that's way too complicated. Because then you have to like put certain fade white, fade to like left, and all this other shit, and like that seems way more complicated. You probably just like actually typed out each thing. I
Maybe.
highly doubt they controlled V the entire chapter.
I don't know. I just feel like it's
No, because
easier than
also there
typing
no,
out.
because then also there's aligning issues.
All right.
So yeah, like you can't just do that.
I don't know.
Like I highly doubt that's what they did. It just seems very inconvenient.
Like how we're sitting here talking about this, and everyone's like, "Wait, they know how code works?"
Yeah, now that we know. I mean, from how you sound like you don't know how code works.
I do. I made a thing.
Thinking you could just control V like it's everything's howdy doody.
No, that's not what I meant.
Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed. I like this mod so far. Like I said, it has little quirks in it, but I mean, I like the little pictures. I think there's actually more CGs in this mod, so that'd be cool to look at. And yeah, if you guys don't play, so yeah, I'm looking forward to it. Also, there's only 10 chapters of the mod out so far. So, and I heard there's the fanfic, I think is on chapter 15. The fanfic's not even finished.
Yeah.
So, this mod is probably going to be one of those mods that, you know, once we finish chapter 10, we'll come back to it once it's updated. And then we'll most likely have to do another poll, or I'll just find another mod to play. But yeah, anyway, just making sure you guys know. So, like, we're in chapter 3 out of 10 so far. So, keep that in mind. Anyway, if you guys want to play this for yourself, link will be in the description down below. And yeah, this has been Zero. Peace.
I'm a sharpshooter.